that. I'm sure LJS saved your brother. Do you think it's actually worse than Burger King? It's it's not fair because I hate Burger King because I eat it and it always sucks shit. I haven't eaten Long John Silver's because I'm afraid of it. It's like the boogeyman of fast food to me. In my head, it's like the worst thing you can eat, but I haven't actually eaten it to compare it to Burger King. Just have a nurse on standby. I think what I'll probably do is get a medical professional ready. I think that's a good idea. Maybe with some kind of like, what is it when you need to suck something out? It's not the endoscopy because that goes in. How do you flush a tummy? There's definitely an operation for it. Thanks, membership, Sam. Oh yeah, I heard they're adding Alan Wake to Dead by Daylight. Is it just a stomach pump? Maybe that is. I thought I had like an actual name for it. He probably would, sorry, yeah. He's a Prime B Walls. Check out their Big Catch meal. It's absolutely revolting. It's so bad health groups called it the worst meal in America and said that it's basically a heart attack on a hook. I love the name Big Catch. Okay. LJS Big Catch, huh? Long John... This was in 2013, so this is when people still accidentally ate there. Oh my god, this looks awful! Long John Silver's Big Catch is worst restaurant meal in America, says CSPI. I don't know what this is. I don't know that organization. That sounds like some kind of like shadow group that works behind the scenes in the food industry. This looks awful! 3 ounces trans fat drenched batter, 4.5 ounce fish. Lab test find 33 grams of trans fat in the meal of fried fish, onion rings, and hush puppies. And then announced that it'll discontinue the Big Catch. Oh no. Damn you! Look what they've taken from us. Not even the Big Catch was safe. Cheese stick tier list actually is kind of fire. That's not a bad idea. God damn. I can't even be surprised. Maybe they did like a drastic overhaul of their menu. Because this isn't on there. It was very simple stuff. Granted, they didn't look great, but it did seem very simple. Oh, just look at that. It's like that's why would you even pay for that? Grand Slam in the Canyon Man. Appreciate the 10. I don't know what that means, but sure. It's piss yellow. It's like actual mustard hue. Like, how do you even fry something that ends up looking that way? I think these are the hush puppies up here. Those look fine. Maybe they're like cheese curds. I can't tell. I think that's the hush puppies, though. But this looks horrible. Is there any other fast food chain or food chain that scares you as much as LJS? No. There is no other restaurant that scares me as much as Long John Silver's. When I was in college, we used to go to a Chinese restaurant that was a little ways away from the campus. Not too far, but like a 10-minute drive. And the building had bullet holes in its windows and ants on the ceiling. And that food slapped. And I was not afraid to eat any of that. But I am afraid to eat at LJS. This is like the only restaurant that I'm actually frightened of. It's called the Big Catch because the amount of diseases you'd catch eating it. Yeah. I love this sentence. Today, the CSPI formally notified Long John Silver's CEO Mike Kern that the chain will be sued if it continues to use partially hydrogenated oil in its deep fryers, and if it continues to misrepresent both the amount of fish in the meal and nutrition information for the side items. Yeah, we was just talking about Pal World. I'll play that when it comes out in 5 days or whatever it was. Yeah, it sounds about right, Arrow. Long John Silver's is one of the very few reasons why I don't eat seafood to this day. I had it as a child in California, and I had it as a teenager in Florida. I won't be eating it as an adult. It sounds like a punishment. Like, eat your vegetables, or your next meal will be at Long John Silver's. The kid just fucking starts housing it. No, not there! Please! We don't have LJS in Canada, so I once drove over 2 hours to cross the border to eat it. You're a liar. No one would do that. And that's what I believe, Thomas. A White Castle tier list would be so much safer. My dad loves White Castle, so I'm very familiar with White Castle. What are they using? Plastic fish? No, it'd probably be healthier if they were using plastic fish, though. Again, this was 2013, so maybe they're in a much better place now. But even still, I'm fucking afraid of it. Didn't you say you'd have Jackson over for the Long John Silver's tier list? No, I don't think I ever said that. This is something that we've only been talking about for like the last couple weeks. How about a Chili's tier list? I don't know if I've said this before, but I'll say it now. I say this like to my friends. I think Chili's is like the best food you can get if you're aiming for that ballpark of quality. So I put Chili's in the same tier as like all the other ones like Applebee's and all that. Chili's blows them out of the water. Chili's is so far above the competition in that genre, it's not even fair. Like, why would you ever go somewhere that's not Chili's if it's an option? If that's like where the tier you're trying to stay in. Their shit slaps. Thanks to Prime Matt. No tips, Nick, but choose something that you really enjoy, and I'm wishing you the best with it. Would you consider a make-your-own gas station ice cream tier list? No, I don't think so. Thanks to Prime Grozerk. Long John Silver doesn't even want you eating there. When's the last time you saw a Long John Silver commercial? Great question. Do they even advertise anymore? Let's see. What is their most recent commercial? Here's one from 2019. It's their Long John Silver's $10 shareable. It's a 15-second ad. Oh, also the comments from 6 months ago. I saw a video claiming nobody goes to Long John Silver's and it's mainly a money laundering operation. I've never been. Here's a Long John Silver's commercial from 2021. Is their slogan Fish Yeah? It is. Long John Silver Fish Yeah. Interesting. Yeah, they definitely don't aggressively market themselves. For good reason. The less people that go to their establishments, the less chance of a lawsuit from like an inadvertent foodborne death. Thanks for the 5 gift subs, Shrek. And thank you for that, Nessie. True, John. What a deal. And that would be fun, Angel. We talked about doing that. If you search Long John Silver's fire on Google, you're greeted with dozens of separate LJS locations that have randomly burnt down. Well, there's also just so many of them that I imagine just pure numbers game that's bound to happen. Like, I bet McDonald's probably has the same phenomenon and Burger King and all that. I don't think it's exclusive to just LJS. Oh, one burnt down a month ago.
Fire trucks responded this morning to a fire at the Long John Silver's on Williams Boulevard in Cedar Rapids. A battalion chief told our TV9 crew at the scene that firefighters were called because of a grease fire. The city says the fire was quickly put out, but not before it caused fire, smoke, and water damage.
Luckily, nobody was inside. All right. So that was a month ago, so it looks like this shit's burning down all the time. I feel bad for LJS, to be honest. I mean, they're still doing 400 million annually somehow. I don't think you need to feel that bad for them. God, there's so many Long John Silver fires, you're right. Holy shit. Oh, that's not a bad idea, Obsidian. That's kind of fun.